I know you got an opinion, but that don't make your opinion right and it don't make it valid. I know everybody got their opinion, but I do not respect an opinion if you have not walked the walk and talked the talk. Now, if you are not transgender, and if you, God darn it, have not studied transgenderism, don't have your PhD in all those books about, the lives of people who are trans, I don't think you should be making too many goddamn videos about Zaya and Zaya's transition. I am so happy that Dewayne, Wade, Gabrielle Union, and the mother of Zaya are putting on a united front in front of the United States of America about their daughter, Zaya. Zaya's feelings, who Zaya says she is, what Zaya wants to be known as. I'm so glad they are respecting their child to be whoever it is they want to be. I wish I had the balls, the gall, I do got, well, no pun intended, the gall or the courage that Zaya, this young, beautiful 12-year-old girl, has. I wish I had those balls when I was coming up, because I always knew that I was a whole entire transgendered woman. I didn't know nothing else when I was, even when I saw the light of day, I knew it. Even when I knew I was existing, I wanted the Barbie doll. I didn't want the truck. I wanted the long hair. I didn't want haircuts. I wanted the high heels. I didn't want tennis shoes. I wanted pink. I didn't want blue. I always knew I was transsexual. I always knew. It wasn't a question in my mind. I was born this way. Lady Gaga, you white. Cardi B paraphrased it this morning. Lady Gaga, I was born this way. That's what I wanted to be, and that's who I wanted to be. So Zaya, go out there, live it, breathe it, understand it. And like you said, Zaya, in your video, and I was listening, you said, oh, when I look in the mirror, it will be all worth it. It will be all worth it. It will be all worth it. Any criticism, and Zaya can punch a button and see all these old black men, older generational cursed black men, talking and using disparaging words as, to trans people. Using very disparaging words towards trans, and don't have it all the way right. Zaya can look at that and see that, it will be all worth it if you were to click on, let me say your name, Lil Boosie's video. If you were to click on the Cussing Pastor's video, you would look and say, when 2 or 3 years from now, 5 or 6 years from now, during your transition of whatever you're doing, or whatever your parents allow you to do in a safe manner, or whatever the doctor is prescribing you in a safe manner, or whatever your choice is, it's your choice. To be honest with you, you would say it would all be worth it. So stop bullying Zaya's parents to get the parents to do what you want them to do. Zaya have a life of luxury. Zaya may not go through the things that your kid from the South Side Bronx, your kid from the DC area, your kids from South Chicago may, have or encounter, and, to be honest with you, a lot of kids is not making it to see Zaya's age. That's a lot of black kids are not making it. Let's put it like that. Are not living to see Zaya's age. And I don't remember too many gay people having an agenda to have all black men, make all black men out of the home, and all black men to be gay and put on dresses. Last I saw, it was, it was white men. It wasn't a white woman. It was a white man that had you in the dresses, and it all goes back to slavery. All that goes back to slavery. So do your research on all that kind of stuff and that slave mentality. The black community, has been played up on the black community. It has, and it's sad, and it's disgusting, and it's pathetic, but we have people, younger generation, that's coming along and letting you know that we are here. And that don't mean we gay, LGBTQIA, that don't mean gay or nothing like that. That means gay, black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Portuguese, Indonesian, we are here. We are here, and we about to change this world. We about to live in our existence. You had your turn. So the more you suppress a person from doing and being who they want to be, they'll do it. Rather they're an adulterer, rather they're a murderer, rather they suicidal, whether they want to eat all the donuts at night and you discourage or dissuade them from doing it, whether they want to be a hip hop artist and they overcome all the odds to be whoever it is that they want to be. The more it's the study show, the more you try to dissuade, they will do. So the more you sit on that soapbox and try to look down and look your nose down on the parenting of Gabrielle Union, Dewayne Wade, and of course Zaya's mother, the more they're gonna push and they're gonna be educated about their child's transition and who their child is, and they're not listening to you. They don't have you in their peripheral vision. They don't see you hoes. So you know what I'm saying. I'm as a trans person, I'm outraged at these black men getting on social media and the rhetoric they're spewing about Zaya. I'm outraged. It's like as Darren Fleet would say, it behooves the hell out of me, to see that. I'm mad as a trans person, and if you are trans, you should feel some sort of way. I'm not telling you how to feel, but if you are trans, you should understand deeply if you truly trans. I'm truly trans. I ain't just played in makeup when I was 30 or 40 or 50 or 60. I ain't just start playing in makeup, poo, and nails and titties and body and poom and pam and poom. This has been a journey for me. You know what I'm saying? I fought the fight, and I stand on the back of some dynamic trans women who fought the fight for Jaguar Evermore to come and be Jaguar Evermore, for Zaya to be Zaya. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing on television, Jazz Jennings, her parents allowed her to be whoever it is she wanted to be. And I don't know if Jazz had the sexual reassignment surgery or not. Rumors is that Jazz has had the sexual reassignment, and Jazz is having issues because maybe, I don't know if she was too young to make that decision up on her, behalf, but they supported Jazz, and Jazz getting support of the world, not only from her parents, but from the whole entire world. She has a television show on a network, and I'm praying for her as well throughout her transition. I don't know if sexual reassignment is something that you would like to do. Me, myself, personally, I wouldn't like to do that. I didn't want to be, post-op, because the statistics was very high of people committing suicide and not happy and stuff like that. But that's not necessary for everybody. And then also I felt like I wanted to display who I am. That member makes me proud to be trans. It makes me more proud to be who I am. It was just all, and then it's just not necessary in my life to live in womanhood, to have sexual reassignment. That's not necessary to be a woman, to live in womanhood. It's just not, you know what I'm saying? To live your life as a woman. But we also want to be mindful and respectful of genetic women that are walking around here in this world. I can never take her place. She has a special place on this world just as I, and I don't compete where I do not compare. I love you. I want you to be safe, Zaya. I commend you, Zaya. I'm trans and I stand with you, Zaya. And Dewayne Wade, I commend you as a father, as a black man in America, who beat the odds and who is showing what love looks like. That whole family, your stepsisters, Zaya, your brothers, Zaya, Gabrielle, and your mother. I commend that whole African-American family for coming to putting a face on LGBTQIA, whatever your daughter, represent, whatever letter that your daughter is trying to represent, you putting a face on it and you letting it know all black families are not, you're going to hell, holier than thou, or ignorant, or are not willing to educate themselves, are not willing to go get the information that they need, are not supportive of their children's decisions. You just put a whole spin on the narrative. Dewayne Wade, you need to get man of the year, bro. I see you out there grabbing trophies because this is epic. Don't listen to them hood boogers. Please don't listen to them hood boogers because they don't want a day in the life with you. And they don't want this transgender community. Quiet as it's kept. These hood boogers is a dying breed. So y'all hood boogers, when this shit come back to you, one of your kids is trans, one of your kids is a dope addict, one of your kids suppressed everything from you and hate your guts and hate who you was because you made them hate who they really are in the beginning. Not saying that your kid's gonna be any of that, but you cannot suppress people and think that you're gonna get a positive reaction out of them. Keep pushing them into that closet. Keep pushing them into that corner. They're gonna rebel in some shape, way, form, or fashion. So I wish you all well. Bye, Zaya. I know I might not meet you, but if I do meet you, I'm gonna run up and hug you and say, here go the torch. Run on. Go get it. Go out there. Change the world. Love you.